This is a Goshuin.
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 A wise man once said that to understand Shinto is to understand Japan.
Van is een traditie in Japan voor over 1300 jaar.
Es llevar una parte espiritual de Japón contigo. No es un souvenir cualquiera.
Yeah, but 2/3 of Christians brought up in the Christian home walk away from the church once they leave the home.
75% of church-going youth stop attending church after the age of 18.
Church is boring.
Church is absolutely boring.
Shinto is the indigenous religion of Japan and has been practiced for over 2,000 years.
Shinto is much more about what you do than about what you believe.
Além de ser uma obra de arte e representa sua conexão com a divindade de cada local.
お前らこんにちは。海外の反応を届けるゴリラ通信だ。日本の文化や風習が世界中で注目されてるが、今回はその中でも日本の御朱印の海外人気を紹介しようと思う。静かな境内砂利を踏もうと、墨の香りと朱色の印が紙に刻まれるあの一瞬、そして差し出した一冊に迷いのナイフで運びで刻まれる寺と神社の名前と時間、願い事を書かなくても言葉を交わさなくても、旅の途中で心に区切りをくれる小さな証。海外ネキからは日本の思い出で一番大切にしてる、集めるたびに自分が静かになっていくなんて声も出てきてる。日本の文化が世界で不思議がられてる理由の一つ、それが信仰してるのに信仰してる感じがしないってとこだ。日本の神様は偉そうに空から命令しない。森にいて川にいて風が吹いたらそこにいる。御朱印も同じだ。信仰の証明じゃない、ちゃんと来ましたっていう静かな自己申告。今回はそんな日本の御朱印に心をつかまれた海外ネキたちの反応をじっくり見ていくぜ。いさマイラム。まずは日本の御朱印集めにハマったやつにいる海外ネキたちを見ていこう。
Als jij naar Japan gaat, moet je echt een Goshuin show kopen. Dit is een origineel Japans boekje waarin je stempels kan verzamelen van tempels, shrines, stations en andere populaire bezienswaardigheden. De grote stempels die je hier ziet zijn Goshuins. Ze zijn handgetekend door monniken en het verzamelen hiervan is een traditie in Japan voor over 1300 jaar.
ネキたちがみんなちょっと誇らしげなのがいいよな。確かに他の国にはねえ日本特有の文化かもしれねえな。
Es uno de mis souvenirs favoritos y que sí o sí recomiendo que tengas cuando viajes a Japón. Hoy hablaremos de los Goshuin y estampas. Los Goshuin son caligrafías hechas a mano acompañadas de sellos de goma que puedes coleccionar en distintos templos y santuarios, aunque también los encontré en lugares como el Palacio Imperial de Kioto, el Castillo de Nijo, el Castillo de Osaka, el Castillo de Hiroshima, etc. Como mencioné, normalmente son hechos a mano, aunque hay lugares donde ya te lo dan hecho en una postal. Su precio depende del templo o santuario, pero yo los encontré entre los 100 hasta 2000 yenes. Suelen estar compuestos por el nombre de la deidad consagrada, el nombre del lugar y la fecha de tu visita. Los Goshuin a mano se ponen en un libro llamado Goshuinsho, que los puedes adquirir en los mismos templos o santuarios, aunque también los he conseguido en puestos fuera del Arashiyama Bamboo Forest. Por ejemplo, hay Goshuin especiales que hacen por temporadas. Por ejemplo, vean este que estaba de edición limitada por el otoño. Para encontrar los Goshuin solo basta con que te acerques a alguien que trabaje en el lugar y le digas Sumimasen Goshuin y ellos te guiarán. También hay letreros que te indican dónde los puedes comprar.
El mejor recuerdo que te puedes llevar de Japón no son los imanes, tampoco las figuritas exclusivas, son los Goshuin. Los Goshuin son sellos caligráficos que tú puedes recibir al visitar un templo o un santuario ya en Japón. Se hacen a mano, con tinta y un pincel. Y estos incluyen el nombre del templo o el santuario, la fecha y una pequeña bendición. Estos sellos se coleccionan en un cuaderno especial que se llama Goshuinsho. Cada templo tiene su propio cuaderno, con su diseño único y la verdad es que todos son demasiado bonitos. Por cada uno de los sellos ustedes deben donar alrededor de 300 a 500 yenes. Y ahí, en vivo y en directo, les van a realizar la caligrafía al frente de ustedes. Pero ojo, cuando le estén haciendo la caligrafía no se puede grabar. Cada sello no solo representa un lugar, sino que un momento, una energía y una intención. Es llevar una parte espiritual de Japón contigo. No es un souvenir cualquiera. No está de más decir que no lo junten con el resto de sellos que pueden conseguir en Japón. Así que muestren el respeto que merece. Y créeme que cuando veas tu Goshuinsho vas a revivir todo tu viaje a Japón.
Esse é o melhor souvenir do Japão e não vende em loja nenhuma. É um Goshuin, que é um desenho com tinta preta e carimbo vermelho, e você recebe ele ao ir nos templos ou santuários aqui no Japão. Japão. O Goshuin é o único de cada templo que você visita e ele deve ser feito no livro especial para isso que se chama Goshuin. No final da viagem, você terá uma lembrança de todos os lugares que você visitou, além de ser uma obra de arte e representa sua conexão com a divindade de cada local.
こっちのネキは埼玉県川越市に鎮座する川越氷川神社を訪れたらしい。この鯛みくじは鶴おみくじだ。縁起のいい柄の鯛を専用の釣り竿で釣る。面白いこと考えるよな。
Hi, my name is Diva and I love to eat and I'm in Tokyo, Japan. I'm in Asakusa and this area is for...
いつも和食がメインのカナダネキも今回は浅草の浅草寺にやってきたようだぜ。おみくじを引きたいらしい。
So this is Omikuji, which is a really popular practice in this area. So basically it's a way for people to tell their fortune. So these boxes right behind me, that contains my fortune, and I can either draw out a bad fortune or a good fortune. If it's a good fortune, which we're hoping for, I get to take it with me. But if it's a bad fortune, I get to tie it here so it stays here and doesn't come with me. We do not want the bad fortune. So let's go do it. You need 100 yen. And I'm gonna put it in here. And then come on, baby. Give me that good. Okay, guys, I got 98. 98. Do I just pull it out?
I'm going to show you. Put the coin.
Guys, I got the bad fortune. The sick person is hopeless. The lost article will not be found. The person you are waiting for will not come. Building a new house and removal are both bad. It is bad to make a trip. Neither marriage nor employment is bad. What? Okay, we have to tie this ASAP. Okay guys, time to tie the bad fortune. I'm gonna make sure I tie it properly.
がっつり今日引いちまったカナダネキだがこの後しっかり屋台飯を堪能してたぜ。向こうにも教会や聖堂などものすげえ宗教関連の施設がたくさんあるが、海外ネキはなぜここまで日本の御朱印集めに夢中になるのか。その理由には海外と日本の宗教観の違いにヒントがあるのかもしれねえ。ここからは向こうの信仰が今どうなってるのかを見ていこう。
I read a stat that said 75% of Christian youth leave the church after high school. Is that a true stat?
It was. It may be changing now, hopefully.
Okay, lowering?
But, yeah, but 2/3 of Christians brought up in the Christian home walk away from the church once they leave the home. And there's a number of reasons for that, but one of the major reasons is we haven't given them any real evidence that it's true other than...
Church is boring. Where I felt for many years in my life was thinking that every preacher was like a one-size-fits-all. It's a church teaching about Jesus, teaching about the Bible. How much different could it be? Times that I would leave churches and be like, why did I get up for this? I would fall asleep or almost fall asleep. Dears, for me, that particular one, I wasn't getting anything. It's boring. And then you hear the horror story church is making or a certain person making someone feel bad about themselves so they never would. Preachers could be teaching the exact same sermon and I could get so much from one and not the other. So if you quit going to church because you weren't feeling anything, I encourage you to keep looking for your church.
Here's the data from Barna 2023. 59% of Gen Z identify as Christians, but only 8% are what Barna calls resilient disciples. 75% of church-going youth stop attending church after the age of 18. The number one reason is that no one helped me grow in my faith.
Church is absolutely boring. We started taking our students to said churches and they don't like it. We went to many different denominations, you know, white churches, black churches, whatever. They're all boring. All churches nowadays need to be catered directly to children and teenagers and young adults. So yeah, kids ain't going to keep coming to church because it's boring. You're only talking to elderly people and keep regurgitating the same sermons we've been hearing for the past 20 years. Stop it.
向こうでは若者の教会離れが問題になってるようだな。その理由はいろいろありそうだが、日本の神社仏閣と教会ではそもそもの役割が違うのかもしれねえ。何を信じて何を大切にするかってことの価値観だ。
Shinto is the indigenous religion of Japan and has been practiced.
お次は日本古来の神道に対する海外の反応を見ていくぜ。
Religion and followers believe in a multitude of deities known as kami, which can be found in nature and in human society. Shinto emphasizes the importance of ritual and tradition, and many Shinto practices revolve around purification and offering prayers and gifts to the kami.
Luckily, our guide today David Chart, happens to write just a little bit about Shinto traditional practices. And before you start furiously typing in the comments about why I chose to interview some random British dude about Shinto, Chato-san is actually a naturalized Japanese, works as the English translator for Jinja Honsho.
Shinto is much more about what you do than about what you believe. This is why the priests really care that you use the correct etiquette. They really don't care very much about what you believe. They will welcome people of any religion to come and pay their respects to the kami. Now, a devout Christian might not want to pay their respects to Jinja because they might think it's against their religion, but the priests leave that up to the individual.
Okay, so when I was a kid, I used to go to church on most Sundays that I remember. Do people in Japan visit Jinja regularly?
Very few people go that often, but about 70% of the population visits a Jinja at New Year for Hatsumode. Hatsumode, the first visit to a Jinja or Buddhist temple in a year, is a very popular custom.
Is it fair to say that Japanese are religious?
No, we wouldn't say that. Only 3% of Japanese claim to be Shinto, only 36% claim to have any religion at all, very similar to the way that religion is thought of in the West. It's not an identity, it's something you do, it's not something you are.
So then that's something I actually like about Shinto, then, that it's judging me based on my actions, not on my faith. It's nice to know that people, no matter their beliefs, can participate.
Even though Tokyo is one of the most densely populated and biggest, busiest cities in the entire world, a respect and infusion of nature is built into the entire city around us. You can see it in the parks and the shrines, into the Japanese culture, the food, the festivals, and just their entire way of being. And it is a beautiful reminder that no matter where you live,
文化庁の宗教年間の調査では、神道系の信者数は約8400万人から1億700万人と報告されているようだ。ものすげえ数だが、個人の意識調査では自ら神道を信仰していると回答した人が約 3% と激低らしい。一方で調査では神の存在を信じるって人が約6割にも上るってことが分かってる。そこが日本人の宗教観の不思議なところだ。各友愛も茶碗に米粒を残したらよく母ちゃんに一粒一粒に神様が宿ってるんやって言われて、橋を立てたらそれだけはあかんって秒で怒られた。日本人の神様って信じるっていうか日常的にそこにあるものなんだよな。神様を信じろとも言われない、入信もいらない、正解も押し付けられない。ただ静かに頭を下げてその場所と向き合った証として1ページが埋まる。その曖昧で優しくて逃げ場のある信仰の形。海外ネキたちが御朱印にはまる理由もそのちょうどいい距離感にあるのかもな。
When making a wish and add the other eye when the wish comes true. This is a Goshuin. A Goshuin is a unique handwritten seal or stamp received at Japanese shrines and temples as a record of your visit.
If you're looking for a unique souvenir for when you come to Japan, check out Goshuin. Goshuin are temple and shrine seals. They're basically proof that you visited this temple or shrine. The name of the shrine in calligraphy, the date that you visited. Almost every single temple and shrine in Japan has a Goshuin, and such an incredible and unique way to kind of record your travels, record your visits, and record the places that you visited all over Japan. This is my Goshuin show. It has Kiyomizu-dera on it, which is a Buddhist temple in Kyoto, a very, very famous one. If you open the Goshuin show, I have the Goshuin. I have the Goshuin of all of the temples and shrines that I visited in Japan. Incredibly unique and beautiful souvenir, I think, that not a lot of foreigners know about.
If you're planning to get Goshuin at a temple in Japan, don't make these mistakes. First, make sure to buy an official Goshuin book from a temple or shrine. Most one
御朱印の起源は鎌倉から室町時代頃にまで遡るようだ。日本人は昔から記録することと集めることが大好きらしい。寺の能、教員、大名の顔、正家の印鑑、全部証を残す文化。それが現代になると駅のスタンプ、白スタンプ、道の駅スタンプ、ラーメン屋の来店スタンプにまで進化した。集めてるようで実は集められてるのはその日の支分。だからこそ御朱印は静かな人生のロムになるってわけだ。
Here's where to find souvenir stamps in Japan. They'll be at tour.
最後はスタンプ大国の日本でスタンプを集めまくる海外ネキたちを見てみよう。
Good stores, and sometimes there are limited time stamp rallies. There'll be a little booth with a stamp and an ink pad, and anyone's welcome to just go up and collect your stamp as a memento of your time there. I used to just stamp scraps of paper I had in my bag, but it makes a much nicer souvenir if you collect them in a stamp book. Any postcard sized book will do.
I don't know if you knew this about me, but I have a second Olympic sport, and it is collecting stamps in Japan. So here are all of the stamps that I have so far. Haneda Airport Terminal 3, a page of randoms, Tokyo Monorail, Ebisu Station, Kanamachi Station, Haneda Airport T2, Fukuoka Airport, roadside stations. Oh, you can't really see that one, but it's so nice. Little volcano, Aso Volcano Museum. This one is so cute. Takachiho Gorge, roadside station in Miyazaki from Obi Castle Town. A hike we did in Kyushu. My book is up to there. I want to fill it. This is becoming quite long, so let me do a part 2.
Did you know you can collect free stamps during your trip in Japan? These stamps are called Eki stamps, and you can find them at train stations, temples, stores, pretty much any place for tourists. It's a great free souvenir and definitely a fun activity when you're traveling in Japan.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing. Wake up.
Everybody misses this one thing when they come to Tokyo. It's the coolest souvenir in Japan and it's completely free.
But you'll find it somewhere you'd least expect, inside of train stations. They're called Eki stamps, collectible rubber stamps scattered in stations and tourist spots all over Japan, each with its own design showing local landmarks, mascots, or culture. But here's what you need to know before you start hunting. Number 1, bring a notebook. You're gonna need somewhere to stamp the stamps. I brought a small one that fits in my bag, and some stamps are a little bit bigger than I thought, but it still works just fine. Number 2, finding them might take a minute. Since most of the stamps are in train stations, they can be a little hard to find sometimes, so make sure when you're going into the train station, you're going in the right entrance. And you can use the StampQuest app, which is free, and it shows you where all of them are located. And number 3, go with the flow. Sometimes the ink pads are dried out or the stamp is missing, which can be so annoying, but it's still worth trying the stamp for memory's sake. And when you do finally track down a stamp that you've been searching for, it is ridiculously satisfying, like a little travel diary that you create on the go. This tradition actually started in the 1930s to encourage travelers to explore Japan more, and it totally worked on me.
Có bạn nào ở Nhật mà cũng đam mê sưu tầm các con dấu miễn phí như mình như thế này không? Ở Nhật có một thứ quà lưu niệm mà rất nhiều bạn khách du lịch, thậm chí cả những bạn đang sống ở Nhật cũng hay bỏ quên mất. Đó chính là những con dấu miễn phí này, cực kỳ xinh và cực kỳ đặc trưng ở Nhật Bản. Thường thì ở Nhật Bản, tại các ga tàu hay là các cái khu du lịch như đền, chùa thì cũng đều sẽ có những cái chỗ để các bạn đóng con dấu free. Thường đa phần là free nha mọi người. Các cái con dấu thì cũng sẽ có những cái đặc trưng của cái địa điểm đó. Ví dụ như ở Ueno-koen thì sẽ có hình cái con panda rất là đáng yêu, hay là ga Tokyo này, hoặc là những cái khu đền chùa in hình mái cổng mái chùa cũng rất là xinh. Cảm giác như là mình đi thu thập xong thì mình sẽ có thêm một cái kỷ niệm nhỏ của chỗ mình vừa đi qua ấy mọi người. Hôm nay thì chỉ loanh quanh ở ga Tokyo thôi mà mình đã sưu tập được cả một loạt stem dễ thương như thế này. Thậm chí thì có cả bộ sưu tập 47 tỉnh thành của Nhật luôn đó mọi người. Gần như là khi đi bất cứ đâu các bạn chỉ cần mang theo một cuốn sổ nhỏ là cũng đã có thể lưu lại được những kỷ niệm này rồi đúng không?
I feel like you're just here for the zipline.
What?
All you do all day is go on the zipline.
以上日本の御朱印に対する海外の反応を見てきたぜ。根拠的な言いそらせない評価もしない、そして全てが一点物。御朱印って日本のスタンプ文化が一番大人になった姿なのかもな。ちなお前らスタンプといえば、おしわいの LINE スタンプがあったら使う。最後まで見てくれてありがとな。コメントチャンネル登録よろしく。